just for kicks.
Yeah.
And I may take a photo or two or a
Yeah,
little video
that'd be
so you
great.
can remember your. So, I'll mention this. This is the first time that this is kind of a little different sequence. You get to drive it before you actually get to ride it. But this is good because it'll give you a little bit of lay of the land.
Yeah.
But when we come out on track, as they mentioned in the driver's meeting this morning, we stay full track left. This is technically the blend line. But we stay full track left all the way up to the top of this hill. That way if somebody is coming by us, they've got the line. The line is more mid-track. We're staying over on the left.
Yeah.
And everybody should know that as we play by the rules. Then we bring the car gently, and this is turn 2. That station is not manned.
Okay.
Turn 3 is, but there's nobody there because it's lunch break. Then we're going to head right to this little curbing right here. And when we're at speed, we'll actually jump that a little bit. And then we're going to hug this left-hand curbing. We're going to hug it.
Yeah.
We're looking ahead. We can see that we're going to drop the elevation and then go back up.
Yeah.
We get about right here, we'll turn in. Turn in is one of our technical terms. Turn in, track out. Turn in, we just lightly touch these curbings on the way up. And when we're at speed, we'll be gaining speed there, coming downhill on the gas, and then we'll be on the brake here to scrub that speed off and make this left-hander. This is turn 5. The flagger's still there. He must be eating his lunch. Wow, they weren't kidding at 35, were they? Totally blind.
Yeah.
There's lots of track on the other side of this, and it's straight.
So you're carrying a lot of speed.
Yeah. I said straight. You see, it's not really straight, but this is what we consider straight.
Straight enough.
Yeah. So we'll go track left, and we'll stay pretty much full track left until we get into the braking zone, which is right about here. See these numbers?
Yeah.
That's 300, 200, 100. That's screwed up. That's how many feet you are to the apex. And so for new students, that helps you understand where your braking zone is.
Right.
We go full track left, a little bit of brake, turn in. Great, you're doing excellent. Right on the apex, and then we just let the car track all the way to the left. Basically, on any turn, you want to start, if it's a right-hand turn, you want to start as far left as you can.
Yeah.
Our goal is to make that turn, that curve, as wide of an angle as possible so we can carry the maximum amount of speed through it.
That's what they were saying in the class. Make that turn as long as possible.
Okay. I'm glad that
We covered it. Yeah.
I don't always say stuff that agrees with them.
Yeah.
This is another blind corner. We're going to be blowing and going. This is actually one long straightaway, even though it's going to turn to the right. There is a turn here. But we'll be blowing and going. This corner work is extremely important.
Yeah.
Because we'll crest the hill here at 125, 130.
So you're watching him.
So we see him, and we see him as soon as we turn down that last corner.
Yeah.
And then we come down the hill. We'll be hard on our braking. See our numbers here, 300, 200. So again, that's just a visual indicator for newer students. You get more advanced, you just kind of go by the seat of your pants, how fast you're going versus this turn that we got coming up.
Are you usually hitting it at 200 or 300 you're starting?
In between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
With you on the car, it'll be more conservative.
Yeah.
This used to go straight through here. My understanding is back in the 60s or 70s, and they put this really aggressive turn in here because people were dying, literally. Because you just carry so much speed through here.
Yeah.
Because this is the hill, right?
Oh yeah.
And you're like, holy cow, where's the track? Where is it? Where? You know, oh, there it is.
Finally see it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is steep.
When we're at speed, we'll be over there.
The gravel runoff.
Yeah, just before you get to the tire wall. Or straight into these barriers.
Right. And you sweep it out wide.
And you see these black marks?
Yeah. Wow. A lot of people pitch that front left tire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So to go around the track, he's telling us one more lap. Oh, I gotta get some video. All right, here we are at Famous Road, Atlanta, and Mr. David Thorne is driving in a 2021 Corvette, red mist, and just a teeny weeny bit of rain on the windshield, but doing some parade laps. Having a lot of fun. So far, so good, right?
Absolutely. Loving the day.
All right.
Thanks for the opportunity.
You bet. Let me see if I can get a couple photos to prove to your family we're actually here. actually got you the picture because I take 3,000 pictures because you can delete
exactly.
2,998 of them.
Yeah.
So they run a very famous race here called the Petit Le Mans.
Okay.
And
Small
it's called Small Le Mans. And it is an IMSA race, International Motorsports Association.
Yeah.
And they run 4 different classes of cars.
Yeah.
And it's a lot like this. You got fast cars, you got super fast cars, you got super, super fast cars, and you got extremely nutty fast cars.
Yeah.
And they're all on the track at the same time, so they have to kind of work their way through. So, yeah, lay back just a little bit here. Just a teeny bit. That's the stuff. Lay back just a little bit. Lay back just a little bit more. And perhaps they got a guy in that station too. That's all right. Lay back just a little bit more. Just stay your distance back here, though.
Yeah. He's laying back too.
Yeah, he is a little bit, but we want to lay back even more. I want to get out of earshot of that guy at the corner there because we'll get in trouble. Once we get over this hill, he's lost track of us,
Yeah.
and there's no corner worker here. So lay back just a bit.
Okay.
All right, now give it the gas.
Get up there. Oops.
Oh,
He didn't hear us.
he's looking down at his phone.
Yeah. He's taking the break himself.
He's texting somebody.
What a beautiful sound, though.
Yeah, and the thing snaps.
Instant
Just-
throttle response.
There's never any loss of power to the rear wheels. That's what the DCT
Very,
transmission
very
does to you.
planted. Yeah. My GTS Macan was pure sound coming in to fake that sort of tonal response. You know, it was a V6 twin turbo, but it wasn't that fast. But they made it sound really fast. It was a Porsche trick.
And the odd thing about this car that I had to get used to is all the sound's behind you.
Yeah, right.
You hear that great engine noise, but it's not up there. It's back here.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going in this time. So we'll hang all the way to the left. Are we going in?
Is that your line?
They're not going in. Follow them. I thought they said one more lap, but these guys are all staying out. So.
Okay. Typically, you go in that way.
Yes,
Okay.
where that truck is. So probably next time around. Doing the right thing, late apex here, and then we're going to let the car momentum
That's what you're
pull us
telling
right
the
over
brake,
here.
right?
I'm going to be on the gas, but I'm going to be on the gas appropriately
Yeah.
to let that car pull us right over, and then we'll be full out on this straightaway here.
Yeah.
Now we got the checker. We won the race.
This is our cool down lap.
This is our cool
Get one more cool down.
cool down lap.
warm
So
up.
as we come in here, we'll be on the brakes. We'll turn in. We're just going to touch this curbing, and then we're going to stay mid-track. These lines coming up here, that's the blend line for the professionals. They come out of that pit.
Okay.
And we're going to be right there, and then ease it to the left. We're going to make this a nice little straightaway right here. And we'll be on the brakes. Brake, 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 brake. Jump the curb right like that. Beautiful. And we just grab onto this curbing.
Nice.
About three more laps, you're gonna be driving. Stay out, stay out, stay out. A lot of people want to turn in early. Stay out. Now make our turn in. That makes this straight. We just make this as straight as we can. Lightly touching that one and that one. Everything that we can make it straight, we make it straight.
Yeah.
And some brakes to scrub that speed. We'll turn in, and we're going to use all the track we need. When you're with me, I'll probably go over this gator because there's track on the other side there.
Yeah.
If it's the slightest bit wet, you stay off that.
Sure.
Any painted surface is like ice.
Yeah.
So, but this wasn't even. This is all evaporated. What we got here?
Yeah, the track's not saturated.
Not in any way, shape, or form. So we'll be full track left because we got a right-hander. This is that turn I told you that has a camber to it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of bank here. You can really hold the speed and allows the car just to cozy right over to the left-hand side. Then we're on the brake. Then we turn in. Beautiful. Then we open the wheel. And then we're on our straightaway.
Oh, good. Oh, I love this handling. It's like telepathic.
Oh, it's very stiff. All right, let's show you what. back just a little bit. Yeah, because we're right up on him anyway. All right, we're going to change it here.
Yep.
You're going to see a visually change.
Yeah.
And you should feel we're in touring mode now.
Yeah.
Nice and cushy.
Very different. Yeah.
The bumps
even the
are
sounds
just,
and everything.
Yeah, and the
seat
bumps just go away.
Yeah.
You don't feel the expansion joints on the highway.
Right.
Very cushy. Versus track mode. Oh, by the way, it changes all the shift points too when I go to track mode.
Yeah.
You hear the brake squeak a little bit.
Absolutely.
That's just their racetrack brake pads.
Yeah.
They're very high metallic content. If I was running the stock brake pads, and the stock brake pads, by the way, are not bad. They're Brembo brake pads on this car.
Yeah.
But I would have them totally worn out in 2 sessions. They'd be toast. They just can't take the 1400 degrees.
Yeah.
So these are true race pads that can handle the heat. But they have a very high metallic content, and they have a bad characteristic, and that is at slow speeds they just squeak really bad, like dogs 6 blocks away.
I had an Audi that was like that once. That literally, you come up to stoplights, you're like,
cringing.
Yeah, cringing.
And everybody's looking over like, dude,
that was
can you not afford brakes for crying out loud?
I know. The Audi dealership said just go out on the highway and really rip it, and then just smash the brakes like 5 times.
Yep, bed them in.
Yeah.
Bed them in. When we bed brakes in, we're transferring the material of the pad onto the rotor.
Okay.
And in a perfect world, you keep that same rotor and same brake pad material meshed up.
Okay.
Because they like each other really well. You're literally filling in the pores. There's like microscopic pores in the steel of the rotor.
So that's what that is.
You're filling that in with the material of the brake pad. That's not the carbon ceramics are great.
Yeah.
Love them. They're massively expensive.
They are.
And honestly, because I've run them both, they stop better, but not that much better.
It's they don't wear that. Their wear time is less, right?
You'll dissolve them eventually. Yeah. And when you do, you're in big money. And we'll just go straight here. But I'm a marketing guy, right?
Yeah.
It's all marketing.
Absolutely. It better be painted and say Brembo on it. Something like that.
It's all marketing.
Yeah.
That's a nice little decommissions NASCAR. You see a number of them out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, at noon we're going out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You want to just pull it around, or
you can just pull in straight. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Thank you. That was fun. That was great.
No, that was a blast.
Yeah. Really
It's good. It's good for you to get to know kind of the track before we